Following segment contains sponsored content. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and not those of Nexstar Media Incorporated, this station, or their affiliates or employees. Now, time for a break with Central Illinois' own Gretchen Wirtz.
Welcome back to Central Illinois News Day. I'm Gretchen Wirtz, and today we're getting healthy. We are talking with a new friend of mine here, Patrick Capeless. Thank you so much for joining us. You are with Solvera Health.
Yes.
And this is something new here. Tell us a little bit about Solvera Health. And this is your new project here, and you're over in the old Golden Corral.
Correct.
Over there in University. So tell us what Solvera Health is, first of all.
Sure. Solvera Health is a primary care clinic. So we have full comprehensive primary care, including the primary care doctor, pharmacy, physical therapy, a doctor of audiology. We have laboratory on site, and we have diagnostic imaging on site. Wow. So we handle a lot.
Wow, yeah, everything, full encompassing there. Now, this was interesting. Your background's a little different. It's not in the healthcare field.
Nope.
Tell us a little quickly about that.
Sure. So I've been in the restaurant industry my whole life. My family has owned restaurants. I most recently was at 225. I was the general manager there. And so my background is entirely in hospitality, right? So I have spent most of my time learning about healthcare, and how it works, but also implementing a very hospitable approach to how we treat our patients every day.
Right, and you talked about that earlier too. Tell us about that. That's what makes you guys different and really stand out.
Yeah, so when you walk in the door, the first thing that you're going to see at Solvera isn't a glass door that you have to slide around, right? The first thing you're going to see is a desk where our welcomer sits, and his name's Trent, and he's fantastic, but much more like a host at a restaurant.
Okay.
Right? It's going to be somebody who's there just primarily to greet you, welcome you into the space, and then go from there, right? So he's not there to just ask what your registration information is, etc. He's literally there to greet you and welcome you into the space.
So your model, it seems a little bit more kind of going away from the whole corporate, the big chain hospitals, maybe, and just a little bit more specialized, a little bit more personal.
A little more personal, right? So we're really trying to hit that personal approach to medicine, where it's not so much you're just a number. Really, it's you're a person, you have concerns, and you have things that you would like to address, and that's how we're going to treat you.
Why did you want to go into that?
I was forced out of
pandemic,
right? So, but you know, my background is in entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So for me, really, it was finding something that I wanted to do, and healthcare was a space that I thought I could make a difference in.
And something that definitely needs some help in.
Yeah.
You were talking earlier, and we'll talk about this a little more next time too, but you take everybody.
Correct, yes. So regardless of ability to pay, we take commercial insurances, we take Medicaid, and we take Medicare. So if you can't pay, we'll see you. If you can pay, we'll see you.
But you're ultimately in a primary care office here, so you're
Correct.
not like an urgent care or an emergency room or anything like that. So
exactly. So we're a primary care office. We can see people who have immediate concerns, acute problems, but we'll always ask you to come back and establish care with one of our providers so that you can have a more personalized care the next time you're seen.
Wow. And how's it been going so far?
Great.
Yeah.
We enjoy it. Our staff is enjoying it. It's a challenge, right? Because it's reestablishing, right? Or establishing something versus being somewhere where everything's already in place. You know, there's a lot that we have that is pre-built and that was built before we opened. But every day we say, how can we make something a little bit better for the patient?
All right, I love it. There's some great stuff here, and we can't wait to talk to you some more. You can find them over at 3525 North University there in Peoria. You can go to solverahealth.com, call them at 322-7193. Patrick, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We can't wait to talk to you some more about this great thing that is here in our community. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere. We've got more coming up. Keep it right here.
The preceding segment contains sponsored content. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and not those of Nexstar Media Incorporated, this station, or their affiliates or employees.